Welcome, my friend. It is day 26 of our 40 daily 10-minute places of pause. Today, the excerpt I'm reading from Soulfully Ablaze is called Dignity from Dust, and we're going to be exploring and learning from and being inspired by one of my heroes and most beloved soul sisters, Badi in Nepal. But first, we are going to take a moment to be still. And until 10 seconds before we began this video, the birds were singing, my wind chimes were chiming, and it was very beautifully still. And now there is some lawn machine rumbling and roaring. So if you hear that, my invitation for us all is to practice being still amidst the rumble, the roar, the noise of life, the imperfections, the stuff we didn't plan on, which, if you are like most human beings in our globe right now, that is the reality. So take a beat, take a breath, and just tend to the state of your world, your body, your mind, your spirit. How are things? When you see how things are, take a moment and consider if there's a request you need to make or a declaration you need to make to care for yourself, to think, to do anew, to ask for some support. If you're at the end of your rope and you need some support of a tribe member, the sacred, whatever it is, we all have those moments where we are beyond our capacity. So if that's where you are, take a breath, say a prayer, make a commitment to reach out to someone you need to get some support from. And we're just going to take a few more beats to do that for someone dear to you, someone you love in your home, in your neighborhood, in your family, that is needing something, some companionship, a blessing, a prayer, some extra love. So imagine sending that to them and intending that to them right now. And in the news, a stranger who's been capturing your attention. Where is a place full of people, our sisters and brothers and our big human family, that is capturing your attention? And imagine just sending them, being with them in whatever it is that they need. And keep returning here. Today, tomorrow, the next day. In this rubber band of the me and the we of dear friends and strangers, but sisters and brothers in our family. So, day 26. Dignity from dust. She is handed a black, round thing. Her heart is beating fast because she knows what this is. It is a bomb. Her name is Hannah. She is 8 years old, and she has no choice but to carry it. The year is 2003, and the Maoist rebels have been hiding out in her village of Nepal. It's the ideal location, as not many care about her people, called the Badi. They have been legally categorized since 1894 as, quote, impure and untouchable in Nepal's legal code. They are a despised people, the lowest ranked untouchable caste in Western Nepal, called by many the untouchables among the untouchables and the dust of Nepal. The Maoists figure they are safely invisible living among these untouchables, this dust. Careful, he tells her, one wrong move and you'll blow up. You'll be dead. Hanna knows this story well. She's been told what to do her whole life, as have her sisters, mother and grandmothers. They are Badi women. They know what they cannot do: walk, eat, or drink with people of higher cultural standing and caste. No one wants to be near them, to touch them, to walk on the same village path as them, until it comes to sex. Oof. When sex is desired, these untouchable Badi women become very touchable. It hasn't always been a struggle. The Badi haven't always been disdained and sexually objectified. Hanna's people, they were esteemed artists in the courts of the kings of Nepal. Hanna's mother danced for the king. Their very name, Badi, means musical people. But over time, this gift was slowly perverted, so much so that Badi women have become lucrative objects sought after for sex trafficking and are taken to brothels throughout Asia, where they live enslaved for many years. Most are never permitted to leave these brothels. Some girls are kept in their villages in Nepal, where men crawl through their windows, asserting their right to have sex with them. No has not been a permissible answer. Submission to the power of men and of others in higher castes has been the only way for women in this people group. That is, until recently. The same girl who trudged through the jungle with hands trembling as the bomb lay nestled in her fingers, living each day perpetually at risk of being sexually exploited, is leading a movement of her own people that is changing the future of many. Hanna now travels the globe, speaking about her life and opening people's hearts to the realities of injustice in the world. She invites listeners to wake up and to join the fight for freedom for all. Because of Hanna and her community's collective vision and activism, a growing number of Badi women are being rescued from brothels, and many others have been spared from the horrors of sex trafficking for the first time in generations. Many Badi girls and boys are going to school, taking steps and leaps towards futures full to the brim with purpose and possibility. They have more freedom than ever before, and they are rising from the ashes. A new story is being kindled, and the glow of hope is brighter than ever. Hanna is a leader, a courageous warrior of love. She inspires and awakens. She has ignited not only the women of Nepal, but countless others, with her passion to set the world ablaze with hope. Today, Hanna is free, dancing her way through life, whirling around the world, sharing stories and inviting us to join her as sisters and brothers to flood the dark places in the world with light together. Our threefold place of pause. First, be still. Surrender. Yes, amidst the buzz, the rumble, the roar of lawn equipment or life. Pause. Breathe. Especially pause here in these moments following a story with elements of great pain and great injustice. There is hope. And here, there is peace. There is a chance to be free of any burden to carry, to worry, to do anything other than be. So be, my friend. Breathe. Exhale. Let go. Second, ponder. Go deeper. I wonder, where do you feel powerless, voiceless, impoverished, low in hope? Do you find any part of your story in Hannah's? Has there been a time when you felt voiceless, less than free, or struggling to survive? Is that time now? Was it long ago? Write about it, think about it, go for a walk about it today. Excuse me. What do you know about human trafficking? How do these epic injustices feel to you? If it has terrified you, how might it feel different to connect to Hannah's story, which is so full of hope, heroism, and healing, rather than a cause, a distant cause, an impersonal cause of human trafficking? Consider how other global issues might shift their magnitude by connecting like this with individual stories and storytellers. Are there big struggles that matter greatly to you, but that you can chunk it down into smaller bits like this, such that you have a way to think about and participate in anew? Thirdly, engage, commit. Today, light a candle as an act of kindling the light in places of darkness in the world. Maybe related to the coronavirus right now, maybe related to someone you love, near and dear to you, maybe a stranger, someone that is in the grip of a cause, a global injustice that you no longer want to sit back and do nothing about. Meditate, send some juju, or pray about the abhorrent global reality of human trafficking, or another challenge in the world that is capturing your attention. Envision some rays of love and hope penetrating the darkness, bringing freedom and justice, and raising up people to join the fight. So, share something in your story, in what is capturing your attention in this idea of dignity from dust, of rising from the ashes. Share it with me, with someone you trust. And as you do, remember, you are loved. Be loved. You belong. We belong to each other. Today and together, let's stand tall and light up the world. Peace. I love you.